a chance to give their due to Scott, and I'm going to come up here and kind of speak for the family. And Scott's my uncle, and
mine too.
And known him all my life, and he's the one that taught me about the love of the great outdoors. And I remember when I was a young child, about 12 years old, went on my first camp trip with Scott, and we were up in the mountains, and he goes, I think I'm kind of thirsty. We're at the campsite, and I go, I'm kind of thirsty. And he goes, well, go get a drink of water. There's a creek right there. And I said, well, where are the cups? Anyhow, he looked at me and said, I came from the back east for a while as a young kid, compassionate stuff, said to me, well, hey, Nancy, boy, the girls bus left about half an hour ago. Better start moving. I said, just go suck it out. Just bend over there like a cougar and suck it out with the water. So I run over there and I'm sitting down and I get on my hands and knees and I'm down there and I'm being real quiet because I'm almost for deer or something. And the next thing I know, I hear someone look up. There's a doe and a couple of little fawns with it. Just beautiful. Standing right in the middle of the creek, upstream, going to the bathroom. I learned my first outdoor medical term, giardia. My background is I was in the Air Force for quite a while, and now I'm working with Northrop Grumman, and we do a lot of development for flight ops and that type of stuff, and we have a lot of human factors engineers. I told them about my Uncle Scott and one of the problems that he had. They decided to end a lot of signalmen, and I just come up with a solution to that problem. And what it is well, what we call it is just night calls. And it's a night call addiction, where they just can't get away from waking up 2 or 3 times at night and wanting to go out and hit the rails. Because it's so much fun. And so these guys got together like they do and put together a study, and they came up with a name. They call it Dispatched Utilized Motivation by Adrenalizing Sleeping Syndrome, or dumbass. Corporate, Montana Railway corporate, we went ahead and went to the manager and said, hey, we want to help out on this. Can you give us some funds and we'll do some research? They said, sounds great. We'll do a fundraising drive. And they hit right off and they decided we'll fund the research for the recycling and resale of coffee grounds and cigarette butts found around all of the Montana Railway shops everywhere. So, needless to say, we didn't get much funding. It didn't go over. But we had a lot of coffee grounds and cigarette butts, so we sat around drinking coffee, smoking bullshit, and we came up with the process called the Corrective Utilization Reduction Effectivity. And it doesn't really mean anything, but the acronym is CURE, so we thought it was pretty good. What that is, and this is how it works. Let me see if I got this going here. There we go, okay. Setup, what happens, this is a very special clock. And we have a couple phases in this CURE. And the first one is just desensitization. And what happens is that the first time, you know, he gets in a sound sleep, really getting a good dream. All right. What we do then again, we just let that go for another 40 minutes. He gets deep in REM sleep, and so that's the first phase. That goes on 5 times the first week, 4 times the second week, on and on and on. He should be desensitized by that. However, if that doesn't work, and he still wants to wake up and jump over the rail, we start getting a recording, and what happens every time he gets that sense of doing that, we feed in things that are negative inputs for somebody like Scott, like His kids asking for money, or anything to do with sex. Then finally, for the crime, he's still not desensitized, and he still wants that alarm going off all the time. Set it up. But for it to work, you have to get some different probes. With most patients, we haven't got to go this far. Most of the time, maybe. We'll get pictures on the internet. No, but seriously, joking around, you guys all know Scott as a worker. I know him as a family, a friend, and a man who really taught me what it was to be a man, and what it is to be a father. And he's really been a role model for me all my life. Both him and Bridget have been. He's given me a lot of direction, and kind of all chipped in, and we thought we can get direction, so we can go wherever you want. It's a little GPS thing. You put any address for us, and I'm sure we all admit that we all feel honored and blessed if our address is already here.
Yes.